Yee! It's your boy King Penty. Listen to me. I've been wanting to start back making my YouTube videos for a while, and I eventually will. But something just been on my heart here lately. I felt like I needed to talk about it, and maybe it might help somebody out. So I started making these videos recently where I was calling myself the Love Doctor. It's an old episode of Martin I saw. It gave me the idea to start doing it on my Instagram and Snapchat on a regular basis. So I got a lot of people saying, KP, you so stupid. What you know about love, man? What you know? You ain't no love doctor. You don't know nothing about no love. And here's the thing. Even though I know y'all are joking, because I'm joking by posting it in the first place. What people don't know is I done been through some crazy relationships growing up. Now, for me, me being half black, half white, talking to white girls or Asians or this, and, you know, certain things happened growing up where I had a lot of issues. Like, so my relationship history is a little bit different than a lot of people's relationship history. I've been through some crazy stuff. But more recently, or I would say, you know, the last relationship I was in or whatever, no disrespect to whoever that may have been, but what you can't do is you can't allow somebody to be allow you to be a placeholder, pretty much. You have some people who really take relationships seriously, and you have some people who they just date around. Like it's just this, they go from this guy to this guy to this guy to this guy, or they go from this girl to this girl to this girl. Like that's just what they like to do. They just need a spot filled. Now here's the problem with that, and this video is specifically for that, so you guys don't make the mistake of allowing that to happen to you. So when you have a spot, and I like to call them spot fillers, people look for you to fill a void. They're lonely. They just want you to be there. But they don't just say that, which they could, and you may accept it. A girl may say to one of you guys out there, or a guy may say to one of you girls out there, hey, I just got out of a relationship. I'm just looking for a friend to hang out, you know, go to the movies, whatever. Or they could just pretend, you know, they want to be with you and this and this, but in the back of their mind, they really just don't want to be alone. And that's what you got to watch out for. And let me tell you why. Because if you're a spot filler, it doesn't matter how important you are to them. It doesn't matter how good you are, because it doesn't matter to them. Let's put it to you this way. If you're starving, if you have not eaten anything all day long, and someone offers you a regular hamburger from McDonald's, that hamburger is going to taste better than that hamburger would ever taste to you, because you're starving and you want something so bad. You want something to eat so bad that a simple hamburger is going to satisfy you, correct? But what's the difference then if a person is wanting a relationship, or they just want somebody to fill a void? Whoever steps in to fill that void, to them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a high IQ. It doesn't matter if you have, if you're in the gym, if you have a nice body, if you're working on your life, working on your credit, anything. They don't look at that doesn't matter to them, because the spot has been filled. That's what they care about. So it doesn't matter how funny you are, if you cook for them, if you clean for them. It only matters to them that, hey, my spot is filled. So in your mind, it's going to be, you know, I'm doing everything for this girl or this guy. And I mean, they got to love me. Oh my God, they going to love me. And then you wonder why it doesn't work out. And they just, after you, they're like, well, I was so good to her and I got so much going for myself. They're going to be devastated. They ain't never going to find nobody else like me. And then they talking to somebody else a week later. And that is because they were not dating you because of who you are. They were dating you because of what you could provide for them, and that was an empty spot. So again, when you see somebody who goes in a relationship for 2 or 3 years, they get out of it, and then not even a week later, they're in another relationship, and it goes for a year. And then in between that time, in that year where y'all may have stopped talking, they might be talking to other people too. And that is what a person like that is. That they legit want to fill a void. So what I'm trying to say is, if that, you need to be conscious, everybody, of who you're talking to and why they're talking to you. If you notice that they've, like, if you can't sit back and say, when's the last time this person has been alone? Like, she dated this guy, or he dated this guy. Like, you have to pay attention to that stuff. Like, have they ever been by that side? Have they ever took time to realize who they were or whatever? And if you think about it, the problem is going to be with you when they realize that, you know, all right, well, I don't want to deal with this no more, so I got to find somebody else to fill a spot. And then you're thinking to yourself, like, ain't no way you can fill no spot for me. But it doesn't matter, because they don't care about nothing that you have. They only care that you fill the spot for them. So that's what it is. So in that situation, I have experienced that situation before. Because any girl I talk to, I'm always thinking like, oh my God, this girl ain't gonna never find. She laughing all the time. You know, I don't go out all the time. I don't do nothing but work out, go to work, and go to the gym and play Xbox or watch movies. Like, no girl got to worry about me going out all the time and doing all this crazy stuff. So you like, she'll love that. Doesn't matter, because you fill the spot. I've seen it happen to friends of mine. I've seen it happen to family members before. And this ain't about a specific situation or anything like that. It's just, it is what it is. It was on my mind, so I felt like I need to talk about it. So what y'all got to take away from this, from your boy King Petty, is be careful of who you're talking to, and pay attention to the past, you know, history of the person that you talk to, and realize, you know, compare yourself. Like, okay, I knew this person they talked to. I'm not really even like them or anything. I know people can like different people, but like, if things just start not to add up to you, and then you realize, like, after y'all stop talking, you know, and it's just, they're like, all right, well, you know, this ain't working out, so whatever. And it's like, what? Y'all talked for 2 years, a year, and you just ended that relationship with him like that, and now you're talking to somebody else? I see that stuff, and it blows my mind when I see stuff like that. Y'all, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's a lot of girls that do it. A girl, and not guys do it as well, but it's not a good look. Y'all need to take the time to realize who you are, because the first thing I'm going to say, if you done been in 5 relationships in the past 3 years, it's probably you. I've been in 2 relationships in like the last 5 years. Not 5 in the last 1 or 2. So, you know, just be conscious and be careful out there, because there's people out there. We got to watch out for these lookers, for the spot fillers. They just want you to fill a void for them, because they want to they might use you to get over this person, and then they're going to use somebody else to get over you. I see it all the time. It's happened to me before. But it's just not a good look. So, from the Love Doctor, the funny video is coming back. I just had to speak my mind real quick on this. I'm at work about to make this monies so I can buy me some skins on Fortnite. It's been real with y'all. I'm out of here.